You're so damn tired and it's a late night. Get on it, baby.
It's late. We worked so late. I mean, normally our webisodes are posted by 11. It's 11:46 p.m. in the p.m. It's nearly tomorrow, and we're just shooting now.
Yep.
So we had a very good, but very long, because we're still working out the upgraded stuff. You know, how to make it all sassy and good. But the Sex and the Kitty episode was awesome tonight. Very good. I was nervous. I'm always nervous the first one, you know. Well, we've had that conversation before, referred to past episodes. But yes. But it's all good now. We're done for the day after this. And it's a nookie-free night. I'm going to bed sleeping. I'm tired. Have you anything to add? I think that last part took him by surprise. What?
No.
What? What?
What do you mean, what? No.
Nothing to add. Okay. A big, huge day for HTLA Radio 1. Big day. As you'll shortly be hearing via press releases through our press department. What is your issue now?
What? Why wasn't I informed? What
you
big
were informed.
Oh!
You did it all. You handled
oh, that. Okay.
all those 3 big meetings I didn't take part in because I was doing other things. Oh, but before we get into HTLA business, my eclairs, I'm so upset. The cream.
We're still waiting.
Oh, the cream didn't work out well. The eclair shells, brilliant. Gorgeous. Better than the bakery. The cream, not so much. I have to redo the cream. Gia got eclair shell peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch today. They were good. But, yeah. Instead of bread, I put them on the eclair shell pastry. It's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. Well, I had to do something. I couldn't waste the shells. So.
Yeah.
They'll be too hard tomorrow. I gotta make them
really?
fresh. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to make a whole entire batch. Yeah, that means a whole 18 more eggs. For the
Okay.
cream
Okay,
and the shell and the
but
ganache.
let me kind of figure this out here. You made them last night.
I made the shells yesterday.
You made the filling,
which didn't come out well.
which didn't come out well.
Because I did it wrong.
So now tomorrow you're making another batch of
Everything.
the right. Well, what? Ooh, okay. Why would you remake the filling that didn't work?
The filling didn't work because I didn't cook it long enough the first time.
Oh, you're sure that's what the problem
I'm
is?
sure because I put it back on the stove tonight and I kicked it more and it solidified. And it's in there chilling, but instead of being smooth and so I'm going to try and whip. It's delicious tasting. Don't get me wrong, but the texture's wrong. It's more like, you know, clotted cream than smooth. That's just cottage cheese. That's what it's. I know. It took me years to get used to.
Clotted
that.
cream?
Yeah, that being called that. But yeah, it's more that consistency than the smooth, silky cream filling that you find in like a cream donut or a cream puff. I'm gonna whisk it with KitchenAid and see if I can, because it's absolutely delicious. It's just lumpy. It's
Okay, but here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Every eclair I've ever had.
I've never made them before. It's the first time.
Well, I know. I can't say anything bad about them. You haven't finished them yet. I haven't tried. I don't know. But everyone I've ever had has had like whipped cream in the center.
No, not whipped cream, silly. Cream. Filling cream. Not whipped cream. You had the Kmart version of eclairs.
Okay.
You had whipped cream in them.
I've never. Can you quit fucking moving the microphone, please? Thank you.
Sorry.
I've never had one that wasn't whipped cream, like actual whipped cream.
So you've had the Canadian eclairs.
So how do you get a whipped cream filling without using cream?
You don't use whipped cream in an eclair or a cream puff. All right. Do you know a cream donut?
No, we don't have those in Canada. You're talking like Krispy Kremes, that kind of thing?
Well, I guess I've never had a Krispy Kreme donut. But anyway, the cream.
Quit fucking move your goddamn seat.
Get it out of here.
Oh yeah, break it. It's only $200. Who cares?
We'll write it off. Listen, cream, light yellow, buttery golden, cream, eggs, cream, butter.
Eggs is not in cream.
He knows nothing. Well, you didn't even know about cooking the cream on the stove first.
Yeah, because where I'm from, you don't cook cream.
Okay, just shush. I know what I'm doing. The French are gassed at you right now.
Good.
God, no, it's
That makes
cream.
2 of us.
Jeez Louise. Somebody post what I'm talking about, please.
No, don't. You'll only further serve to confuse me.
Truth be told.
Anyway, yeah. Good meetings today. Lots of fun, lots of good stuff.
Yes, huge stuff.
Huge stuff.
Well, we can't exactly say right now, but by tomorrow we probably can.
I would say safely tomorrow at this time, yes.
Yeah, we
Everything will be in writing.
Yeah, all the documentation is going out, and it'll be inked, dried. 3 shows in the time it's taking you, Casey McNeil. Get to work. 3 new shows. We're still waiting for yours. 6 months. Damn.
6 months.
We're going to have HTLA Radio 2 by the time you're ready. Sheesh.
Actually, speaking of that,
I know.
That actually came up today.
I know.
Yeah.
Because now we're getting so many shows, we're running out of days that people are available to do the shows they want to do. We're creating an entire new network to put their shows on now, too.
That's right.
Yay!
That's right.
We need that sound effect.
Which one?
Yay!
Oh, right. The crowd.
Yeah. So anyhow, Sex and the Kitty was very good.
It's up, by the way.
It's up, and I'm excited. I think my new format's going to be good.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, it's not new. I mean, we tried it out with the last batch, but and thank you to those very few people that tuned in every week it was on back then and fought for its survival.
Yes, the crowds out in front of the state legislature was quite impressive.
Sex and the Kitty. No, I have my...
All this fighting for fighting. Who the hell's fighting with them? Right? I'm the producer of, all the shows. I haven't had a petition.
No, you hadn't had a petition, but every time you wanted to pull the plug on Sex and the Kitty, which is every day, straight sex, right?
Right.
I had a fan or me just so happened to mention to you, oh, hey, by the way, I love straight sex. I love Sex and the Kitty.
Yeah, all these horny middle-aged men that are on your Facebook profile.
But
so what? They're not really the market.
We don't talk about sex. It's not like how-to.
No, I know. That really actually is kind of cool. That's one of the reasons I've let the show go, is because it's cool, because it sets you all up for like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna hear her like have an orgasm or something on the air, and then they tune in, they have to hear all this life crap.
Oh, it's life crap now. Yeah. It's life crap now.
Well, it's not, some girl getting off for
Well, first things first.
Oh!
Yeah.
Right.
Unless you don't care if it's genuine or not.
Most guys don't.
I suppose they don't.
No. The girl could really hate them, but if they're giving it up...
I'm aiming to change that.
Oh.
Genuine pleasure, that's the goal.
Yes.
Haven't you faked it long enough?
The joy of being together.
Forget together. You can be by yourself and have just as much fun. But haven't you faked it long enough? Be happy for real now. Yeah. There's no tobacco in there.
This is the only butt you'll see on Sex and the Kitty.
No.
No?
Well, if they don't stop pulling my promo shots. Can you believe they have the nerve to pull my naked promo shots?
Pulling what? What?
The promo shots for Sex and the Kitty, the thumbnails, they keep getting pulled.
Oh. Okay.
We have to keep uploading them because they keep getting pulled. You can't see anything, people. It's a silhouette.
Pretty much.
Stop. And you know what? For all those people that are reporting my naked silhouette, listen to the fucking show. You need it more than anybody, you prude. Christ almighty.
It's probably my mom. And not my mom, but my other mom.
Not Phyllis' mom, real mom.
No.
My mother-in-law mom.
No. Creature from the Black Dragoon mom.
The one that as soon as I told her I was marrying her son and I'd take care of him for the rest of his life, hated me.
Oh, really? What'd she say?
I don't think she did.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so, what?
That's
We were
it.
just talking about something. I had a goddamn point and I've lost it because you rambled on about some other shit. My thumbnail.
Could be important.
No, you're right. Probably wasn't.
Well, there's nothing we can talk about with today's event till tomorrow, till the
True.
contracts are signed.
True.
Then we'll be all over it. But
Yes.
I
And
can't wait.
we won't have the verdict on the eclairs till probably tomorrow.
maybe not. We have to go out and shop tomorrow. I probably might not make them again until Saturday, unless I try to re-whip the cream that I recooked. Because trust me though, it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious.
You know, my twice baked potatoes are kick-ass. So
There you go.
your twice creamed
my twice cooked cream.
no cream should be equally as delicious.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh,
It's good. It's good. Hey, I could stuff, shove it in there, and I'm so tired. Shove it in there and stuff them now with the clumpy cream, and it would taste as good.
Clumpy de monde.
That your filter's burning. It's really annoying.
Oh, it's good though.
Pew, stinky.
It's
What else? Oh, let's get one thing straight, folks. Listen, there's something in this industry called copyright, and you can't you can't just try and do a radio show or even a simple podcast on some place or anything and use songs or themes from television shows or clips from film unless you have a written consent to do so.
It's called a clearance.
Well, yeah. And you can't do that. And we're hearing so many. We're getting sent, like audition tapes and stuff like that. And they've got so many of them in there. And it's one thing if you're reviewing something. If you're, giving an op-ed kind of thing about it, then you can discuss it and use an example because it's part of your piece. Mm-hmm. But it's another thing entirely to, rip off a portion of a song. Or
open
theme.
your show with someone else's theme,
right.
Or play the theme to television show Cheers,
for example, which is why we just heard that. Yeah, and that's Yeah.
And a lot of people are under the mistaken impression, too, that as long as they're not getting paid for whatever product they're doing, they can still use it.
That's not true.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's not true.
No, it doesn't matter if you're getting paid or not.
Yeah.
The amounts that you can be sued for don't even vary based on that.
Right.
You just can't use it.
Right. If they want to be assholes and come after you for using it, and you're just some yum that likes to talk on the radio and play stuff, you're going to be in trouble, and you're going to be obligated to pay that if you lose that case.
Well, and the other thing is too is some of these streaming companies, where like we for example, we eventually at HTLA want to be 24 hours streaming our own original content,
right.
But in order to do that, we either have to have enough shows and programming for 24/7, 7 days a week, or we have to do what a lot of the internet broadcasters do, which is go to some of these third-party companies like, I believe it's Error FM.
Yeah, we won't ever do that.
And what Error FM is basically it's a library and an archive of a bunch of terrestrial radio stations, shows, and news reports and that kind of thing, that they just constantly stream, and you pay for access to the stream. So if you've got, one show a day for 2 hours, the other 22 hours you can pay a fee to Error FM, and they will let you stream their stuff. Well, you can't. I think you could even get Error FM unless their contract covers those kind of liabilities. I think you could even get them in trouble if
they don't. I can guarantee you they don't. And the places also like that rebroadcast the terrestrial radio stations. The record companies have deals in place with radio stations to play their artists' music.
Yeah.
You can't just pull that shit and replay it, and it doesn't.
The radio stations have licenses for
right,
that, yeah.
And you can't just pull that and create your own music station and just rebroadcast stuff. I don't care if you bought it on iTunes and you're playing it. You don't have a license to rebroadcast that commercially, whether you're getting paid for it or not. We eliminated this liability from HTLA Radio 1 and the network of the station as a whole by only having original programming 24/7, no matter what we do from this day forward throughout eternity. We will never rebroadcast another product that we have not created in-house ourselves. So all original content, we write the music, the whole shebang. So we've eliminated that liability for ourselves. But we want you guys to know, because we don't want you to stop putting out products and being creative and doing what you do. But unless you get that clearance, don't use other people's stuff. If you didn't write the theme to Mission Impossible, you cannot use that as your theme song. Sorry, it just doesn't work that way. You know.
Now there is one thing that we should point out here as well, and because we've actually demonstrated this. If you go back three weeks or so ago, and you listen to, actually no, it's 4 weeks ago now, in the studio with Vicky Natali, where her guest was rapper Flawless.
Right.
You'll notice in that interview, that interspersed between that interview and the commercial segments and everything, and the actual,
right,
conversing back and forth with callers and all that kind of stuff, there was 3 songs that we played from the artist in that show.
Right.
And here's the way you can sort of get away with it. If it's in the promotion of said artist, you have their permission by them sending you those files, because
right,
they know that you're going to be promoting their new hits or whatever it is,
right,
and they're coming on to promote their new album. And if they give you sound bites from it,
that's your release.
Even complete, even if they give you the entire album on MP3, and say, go ahead and pick whatever song you want to play on there, or however many, etc.
Yeah.
You do have license to use that within that show.
Well, no, you have the way we've structured it here at HTLA is whatever I am sent, especially for Straight Talk, because I do a lot of film, a lot of authors, I do a lot of people that have issue with licenses and copyrights and royalties and stuff, especially filmmakers and stuff. But whatever they send me to use is part of the package that I send them to, the guest package. When they return that guest package to me with their digital information, their digital press kits, their electronic press kits, and their media and their clips and anything they want me to promote, that's my release. And from that day forward, as it states in the disclaimer in the guest packages, from that day forward, I have license to use that in promotion of that show and the station as a whole.
Yes, but forever. You cannot. We can't sit here and go, okay, let's do a music show, a 2 or a 4 hour set with DJ so and so playing all the latest hip hop hits, and OG Suicide's tracks, throw those in there because we did a show with them last year. No, you can't do that.
No, but the ones that he sent us to use for that show to be promoted, I can use them forever to promote the station. I can't use them on another show.
No.
But I can use them to promote the show he was on, and I can use them to promote HTLA as a whole.
Yes.
Right, but that's it. Right. It's specific, and it's limited liability that we try and engage in as well.
Now getting back to what we were talking about before all this strange licensing talk, about your show tonight, and if you guys listen to it, check it out, because the last 10 minutes or so of the show, she does her top 10 list. Well, today her top 10 list was, I don't know, the top 10 steamiest
best sex scenes in the last 10 years.
Right. So she goes and does that, and it's funny listening back to it. Unknowingly, I think she did like pretty kick-ass film reviews too.
Oh, well, I'm a buff. What can I say? And I'm a gossip hound, so I know everything about the actors and the production.
Yeah, but now I'm stuck. See, because you've got Straight Talk with Cake and Crash, you've got Sex and the Kitty. You're really good at the film reviews thing, but I don't want to give you 3 shows out of yeah. And then there is the work involved, because of course that takes a great deal of research and whatnot. You can't just sit down and fire it off. But I mean,
I've watched
kudos to you. You did a good job at the end of that show there tonight. Yeah.
Maybe we can include it as a segment on Straight Talk.
I don't know how.
Straight reviews. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm tired.
Whatever. It was good. It was good.
Okay, well, I'm tired, so we'll be back tomorrow. You're not going to miss out on much. I'm going to bed. So, but be fierce, kitties. Full moon was today. It's over. Don't worry. Everything starts to relax tomorrow. But get those steps taken, because the 13th they could really pay off for anything you do until then. So
Steps?
just do the work.
What steps?
Towards any goals or dreams you might have. Take some steps today. It's never too late to start again. So, remember, we love you.
Wait a minute.
What? What?
Hold the boat. What's the 13th?
March 13th is another beneficial grand trine and good aspects. Good shit happening. Overwhelmingly beneficial odds for anything you might like to do on the 13th. Take the steps now, and that'll be your payoff day if you do what you're supposed to.
And that would be the fourth show, Astrology with Kate.
Oh, God. No, I don't know. It's just...
Trine?
Oh, we had these conversations on our long, beautiful walks in our springs.
Well,
walks.
yeah, but, you know, I'm sure...
I'm not getting into lessons of astrological nature. Astrological, I'm so
Come
tired.
on, it'd be fun.
Not today.
Trine Talk.
Trine Talk with Kate Taylor. Huh. People, you don't know how... It is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. The horoscope industry. It is. If I wanted to be an astrologer...
Right, but we had this conversation the other day, and I thought you said to me that...
I wouldn't.
The people that are in it commercially are...
Okay, wait. Astrology is a physical science. It's a science like astronomy or like physics or like chemistry. You learn it. There's mathematical calculation involved. You know, the stars are a certain place in the sky. We know this for the next 1,000 years, where they're going to be every night, and that's how we calculate the aspects and the transits for the day. You know, stuff like that. It's an actual mathematical science. It's before any other science that's ever been created.
There you go.
Okay, so all other sciences have basis and root in astrology and things like that, and numerology. Absolutely.
Right.
Right. So I don't see using that for material gain. It's like saying a physicist shouldn't get paid for his work. Or an astronomer shouldn't get paid for his work. Because it's the same thing.
Isn't it really the same science as palm reading?
No, palm reading's not a science.
No?
Palm reading is fortune telling. There's no mathematical calculation involved in palm reading.
Oh, okay. So what's in the lines in your hand is
Hokey.
less
it's
credible
like reading tea leaves in a cup.
than the moon and the stars in the sky.
No. I mean, uber so.
Okay.
I mean, the moon and the stars in the sky, you know, it's an actual tangible physical science that you study and become degreed in and become professored in and teach others how to do. It's an actual physical science. And it's no different. Astrology is just the interpretation of the planets and the stars, whereas astronomy is the, you know, finding, naming, calculation, and behavior study of the actual chemical and physical nature of the bodies themselves, whereas we study the movements of them and how they affect our behavior as human beings. You have to go under the premise that everything is connected. Nothing is disconnected. And if you need proof of that, I said it tonight in the Kitty Show, because I said go outside, take a deep breath of fresh air, you know, feel the heat as you exhale it across your lips, but remember that breath that you inhaled was probably someone else's exhalation and vice versa. And we're all connected and we're all one, and life just recycles itself. And to think that we're separate from anything or any other person is really egomaniacal. Because we're not.
Well, it's funny that you should say that, because in another science, biology, you know, I was always taught that oxygen goes into the lungs, but what we expel is carbon dioxide.
Yes, but it's reprocessed and sucked into the atmosphere and turned back into oxygen by the plants and all that good stuff.
Damn it. Yeah, okay, you're right.
I was exempt from all my exams in science. I had straight A's. Don't even go there.
All right.
All right. Well, tomorrow, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you later.
Good night, everybody.